Wow, it's been a while.
This one's retro.
Yes, I don't have an opening for this show, so I don't know what to do.
We'll eventually make one.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I almost let that whole thing go through, and then I remember he swears at the end of it, and we're a little too early into the stream before they would, demonetize us. So welcome to the Biggles Anime Spork. I am Scott. That's Biggles, and that's Kaiju number 9 below us.
True.
We talk anime, right? We talk news, updates, reviews, things we like about anime, things we don't like about society and the way TV shows are going today. That's me. He sticks to anime, but yeah, Biggles, how are you, man?
I'm good. I am one of the breakers of wind or something like that.
Yes.
I thought that was clever. But yeah, I've been watching anime all day today. I finished Konosuba season 3.
Mhm.
Kazuma is, as they call him, Kazatrash and awful.
I still haven't even been. I'm like four episodes behind on that.
Well, you're fine. Don't worry about it. There's nothing special. It's just funny. It's not as good as everybody says it is. And then I watched all of Windbreaker again, so I can talk about it. I finished the Demon Slayer season Saturday, and I have to remember that we're only talking about the first episode.
Yeah,
and then and then if we talk about Kaiju number 8, I can talk about it because I've seen it 10 times now and I've read the manga.
Yeah, but it's not. Are the last two episodes dubbed being held back?
So what happened was, according to what Crunchyroll tweeted 2 weeks ago, the dub was going to be pushed back 2 weeks. So Saturday you'll get episode 11, and then the week after you'll get 12.
Did they give any reason?
You watch? So sorry, you only watch it in dub?
You know what, dude? Sometimes if I start something in dubbed, I can't go to subbed right away. Just like if I start something in subbed, I have to wait till I'm done with it to go back to dubbed. Because like I can't. I hate.
I watched the first 3 episodes dubbed, and then I realized that I could get the sub ones earlier. And as soon as I saw that one, I just went back and watched them again. I'm not going to go back to the English dub. Yeah. Close. I think the Japanese one is way more superior. A little more high pitched than I'd like, but
At times,
I love it.
Well, other than Dookie Duty, the dub for Kaiju number 8 is really, really close to the manga's translation. Other than like the Dookie Duty and like one other line that I can't remember the exact line, but it's like 2 words different and it means the exact same thing. But I forgot exactly why Crunchyroll said it had to be held back. But these were released at the same time, at the same day. So like if you were a dub watcher, it would have been okay for the first 10 episodes. But I have it. I'm scrolling through Crunchyroll thing, but I got to go back like a couple weeks to find it. Whatever, it's not really important. But they said that they had to move it back 2 weeks, and I thought they were also going to do it with the sub, but the sub ended up showing up anyways. So I just
Right.
watched the sub and
Yeah, I almost did. You know what the funny thing is, dude? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I started watching half of season or episode 11 and I was like, something's different. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm reading. Okay, I gotta wait, but I really enjoy it. So I might just finish it tomorrow, but I don't know. I got used to the dub voices and I like to listen to it all, at least that full season before I go switch either way, dub to sub or sub to dub,
Well, I've watched the sub 4 times and I've watched the dub 6 times.
Mhm.
So, and then I just watched the last 2 episodes in
at the same time with one dubbed and one subbed.
Once I finished dub, I went straight into sub. I was like,
I guess it is the sort of series that you want to actually see what's going on. You don't want to spend a lot of time reading, so I can get it from that. But
yeah, and what's really cool about Kaiju number 8 is it's so good. Like when you watch the manga, when you read the manga, you're like, man, I just want this fight to be animated. And then you get to 8 where Kaiju number 8, Kafka, fights Vice Captain Hashina. And you're like,
he's nasty, dude.
Holy shit, that was awesome. And then you get episode 9 and you're just like, holy shit, like I really wanted that fight too.
Yeah.
And then you get to 10 where the vice captain fights number 10.
Yeah.
And just wait for more of 10 and Hashina because there's something there that without spoiling and then
don't lose your head over it.
Very true, Subhuman. Very true.
Watch manga, read anime. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And there's going to be way cooler stuff. And then if you haven't seen 11 and 12 because you're waiting for the sub, those episodes are fucking crazy too. Okay. Like it's you gotta watch them. Like it doesn't matter if you're switching it. You just gotta do it. It's so good.
Yeah, you're right. I'm just gonna have to finish that, and then this Saturday you said it's dubbed.
This Saturday should be 11.
Watch it.
But which guy does Biggles want to marry?
You, Sleazy, always you.
Yeah, always you, Sleazy.
Good question.
But if I had to choose a guy in that, I wouldn't choose Kafka because Kafka is me, so I couldn't do that. So I don't know. Let's choose Iharu because he's crazy.
It is a reminder. I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Exactly.
Yep. That's very cool. Hey, I found a new Isekai Scott. Yep. Yeah, buddy. And it's good. It's good. It's only one. I mean, it's only one episode, but I will show it to you right now. It's called Failure Frame. I became the strongest and annihilated everyone with low
level magic spells. Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally just saw that on. Yeah.
Dude, so good. It's so good. I mean, it's one of those, you know, it reminds me of, oh God, I'm going to forget the name of the damn thing. And I've watched a couple seasons. It starts with an A, I think. The kid gets betrayed by his own group, and then he meets the vampire girl, and his hair changes color, and he gets very powerful.
From World's Strongest, or from Commonplace to World's Strongest. That's getting season 3 soon, and I get so annoyed by those stupid vampire chick.
What's the name of it though? It's
from Commonplace.
No, Era Fruta.
I don't know how to say that part, but it's from Commonplace to World's Strongest.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that part, but it's from Commonplace to the World's Strongest.
Yeah,
now,
so the one that there's 8 or 9 volumes of this one.
Okay. I gotta start reading manga. I mean, I really, all I can say is, I'll tell you like what, I can spoil the first episode. I mean, it's Isekai, so Isekai, whatever the hell you want to say it. They they're on a bus trip. You see the division of class, between the students. This kid is like, they call him Air because no one sees him. He kind of sticks up for a girl. And then the next thing you know, they're in another world.
Did he get hit by the isekai truck?
No, they were all summoned. They were in the isekai bus, and they all were summoned. And right off the rip,
it was the whole class that went through.
Right, you get a weird feeling about the goddess. She just seems a little sleazy, and they're told they have to fight the Dark Army, and he, they do their magic reading. And he gets a couple, skills, but his magic is he's an E rank adventurer compared to like everybody else is much higher A's, and there's a couple S's. And this world, they decided when they call heroes, the lowest one they call the trash hero, and they sacrifice him to a dungeon. So they don't kill him, but they transport him to a dungeon, and if he
banished
survives,
to the deadly dungeons.
Yeah, to like the bottom of the dungeon. The lowest level. And if he gets out of that dungeon and survives, they leave him alone. But if he doesn't, well, too bad. And they send criminals there and trash heroes, and he gets sent. And like one girl tries to like beg for them not to do it, and and the goddess like just cold cocks her in the stomach. So I mean, it's trashy classmates, the good stuff.
Yeah, it's typical.
Think of it as
Me too.
A fantasy revenge story. Easiest way of looking at it. Hero's journey / revenge story.
Yeah. And from the first episode looks great. He's going to become powerful. He's going to meet elvish girls that are hot and stuff like that. It's going to happen.
I don't know if you know it from the title, but I think you might be wrong.
Yeah, he might even kill the elf girls because
he does annihilate.
He has low level. Yeah,
he does.
He's like, buy hot elf girls.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Would that even be cooler?
Just like
it's like, I'll take your dead body. What?
it's the necro anime.
Yeah, you see That's so wrong. You guys are wrong. What else is up? Cut stream harem. Not the dead ones. Not the dead. I like them when they wiggle.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you want to talk about that first episode of Demon Slayer since it's the thumbnail?
Yeah. That would probably be smart.
All right. So I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that scene where they go into the Infinite Castle, that is anime exclusive, correct? Sub, if I know you're here, so you can confirm it. But I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure that's anime exclusive, where the Hashiras are like fighting the demons and they chase them into the building and then they go into the Infinite Castle. I'm pretty sure that is a anime exclusive, that part.
Okay. Yeah, they just caught me off guard from that. Like they just jump right into it. And it is some badass fighting, dude. Those guys just demolish those demons, those lower level demons. It's pretty sweet.
Wait till the last episode. It is in the manga? Okay. I thought when they actually go into it, it's the anime only. Because I remember them all fighting, but I don't remember them going into the Infinite Castle. But then again, I haven't read the manga since the book came out, like the box set. And that's when I read it. So it's been like a couple years.
Yeah, that whip is his like whip move. I know it's not a whip.
Yeah, and it looks like the snake.
Move, yeah, like a snake. Now he's a wind. His is wind.
So yeah, he's the wind Hashira, and then the other one is the serpent Hashira.
The Serpa. Yeah, Serpa.
Serpent. Yeah. Serpent, yeah. And then we have the stone Hashira, who is the giant dude who
that cries all the time.
Yeah, and he's blind.
I didn't know that.
Look at
There's another guy with straight white eyes too. I don't know what Hashira he is. So you're saying the one with the prayer beads?
Yeah,
is blind.
He's blind.
Okay.
Rengoku's dead. Tengen's got no eyes, or he's missing an eye, and it's like a jewel or whatever. You have. We've already met the Mist Hashira and the Love Hashira.
Mm-hmm.
And then we know Giyu, who's the Water Hashira, and then we have the Butterfly Hashira.
Right. That's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah. So Zenitsu is the world's most annoying character, and in these upcoming 3 movies that they just announced in the Infinite Castle, you're about to see him try to redeem himself from being the world's most annoying character.
Why do you say that?
He's just really loud, fucking obnoxious, cries all the fucking time, and he's only useful when he's asleep.
I love that about him.
So he could be the next Doctor Who then?
Well, he's better than the new Doctor Who's. But that's not hard.
You know.
But yeah, that's a sick screenshot.
Yeah, right. I dig I like that about, like, when he sees his sister, what's his name, sister?
Nezuko.
Yeah, and she's
Nezuko!
like, welcome back. He's like, Nezuko, and he's just like, when we get married.
And she's like, and she goes, oh yeah, that's the best part. Zenitsu sees Nezuko, and she's like, Inosuke. And he's like, Inosuke. And then you get the cutback scene, and Inosuke's like, Inosuke. Like, trying to teach her how to say Inosuke.
Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. I love that. That is like a good part, man. That you can't. The comedy is so funny, and the way they change the drawing, to that comical anime style. I like
close
that.
to the chibis. Yeah.
And some other animes try to do that, and I can't stand it.
Kaiju number 8 does it a couple times.
Yeah.
It
was pretty good.
Mainly when they're looking at Kafka, like, what the fuck, Kafka?
Yep. Now his snake has the strength too. I'm very confused. He has a sword.
The
snake.
The
snake is the sword?
I'm pretty sure the snake is the sword.
Okay.
I know he has a snake.
Yeah, it's like wrapped around him most of the time. Always like right here. At first I was like, is that the handle? And then
when he's swinging, the like animation goes into a snake because it's a serpent breathing technique.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But Sub, if you want, you can confirm.
Yeah, Sub knows
or deny. Confirm or deny. But yeah, so like he waves here, and then it turns into like it shows like a snake body eventually.
Lightning speed.
Yeah.
But it does look like he has, like I don't know what you want to call it for Japanese, but a sheath for the sword.
Mm-hmm.
So like you could kind of see it behind him to the right. It looks like it.
Yeah.
You think that would be it. So I was a little confused by that.
Yeah. Well, they all have their own little unique weapons.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember when this episode first came out in Sub, and I think it was like IGN or someone, some fucking stupid people were like, because there was cool fighting in it, people ignore the fact that this is an extremely boring episode because they're just sitting around talking. And then like anyone who actually has been watching Demon Slayer or like understands Demon Slayer, they're like, well, yeah, they have to. Why are they having this meeting? Oh, because Muzan is now after Nezuko, and Nezuko is hidden in the butterfly mansion where they're training, right? And it's just like they're too dumb to figure out what's going on in the story. Like, hello, like they're setting up the training arc. They are meeting together how they're going to stop Muzan, because now Muzan is coming straight for them. This is their opening to stop Muzan. And they're like, oh, well, it's a boring episode. And people were like, just shut up, IGN, you fucking trash.
Right. I mean, you have to have a setup after like the end of that last season. It's been a little while. You need to have a setup episode so people can get back into the characters.
Exactly.
You know?
And it's just, they're kind of dumb. I hate them.
How you doing, brother? Dega, if you're not busy, you want to jump up, feel free. Yeah, man, it's just the art. I just think it's a beautifully well made anime.
Yeah, they're really good at their animation.
Yep. It's very smooth. The frame rate it looks so smooth, man. I really dig it.
But yeah, this is a solid episode. It sets up so much. Some people don't like exposition or whatever I think that's the word, right?
Yeah.
Exposition episodes, but we got some badass fighting. We got a bunch of cool shit.
Yeah, so, it's really cool.
So I don't know why people are complaining, but I will say this is the slowest arc, and then it just goes balls to the wall, last episode all the way to the end. So these next three movies are going to be balls to the wall.
Real quick, my internet is getting worse and worse. Don't ask why. It sucks.
All right.
So if all of a sudden I freeze or I am gone, just keep going.
Okay. I can keep going and keep going. I've never watched Demon Slayer. It's on my list, but I haven't yet. I don't think I could contribute. Well, I don't know how much longer we're going to talk about this. Earlier, we were just talking about like Kaiju number 8. Like beforehand.
We just wanted to make sure we talked about it because it was in the thumbnail.
Yeah, because it was in the thumbnail. I know you want to talk about Windbreaker.
I love Windbreaker. Damajanai.
So
what's up, dog?
Oh, I thought you weren't going to make. You were doing your driving stream live. I didn't know you were going to make it.
Look, you got off the bike.
Man, how you doing? Hopefully, I'm not too noisy. I'm not going to stay too long because I'm outside.
Yeah.
I'm over here in Belmar Beach, New Jersey, just chilling. I just finished watching the season finale of the Hashira's training arc, and I got so hyped and so disappointed because they ended it right when it was getting so juicy.
I know. And they're like, it's going to be 3 movies. And you're like, no, just give me like 40 episodes in a row.
Right? So are you guys saying this arc is already done?
Yeah, it just finished. Now, usually Demon Slayer the dub is usually 2 weeks after. But for some reason, they didn't do any of the episodes until after it was finished.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, you're still with us.
Dude, I'm telling you, this thing is being wonky. That's crazy, man. All right, so how many episodes were there all together?
12.
12?
Yeah,
okay,
is it 12? Yeah.
And then there's going to be 3 movies?
Anime is about 12 episodes. You may get lucky, they might get a drop of 24. That's few and far between. But
Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest that's coming out Saturday is 25 episodes. Right. And from based on the trailer, it looks like it might go into like chapter 40. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So like the first 5 books.
It's going bankrupt.
What is that?
It's going into chapter 40. Is the bankruptcy?
That's a big one.
I thought chapter 9 was bankruptcy. I don't know.
Chapter 11.
All the chapters are. It really depends. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know that stuff. It's outside my wheelhouse.
Look, no matter what, everything I've watched with anime recently is like take the Alkalite
No.
and then take anything that's coming out right now in the last like 3-4 months and this summer for anime, and it's just so much better. It's just a more cohesive story. It's more
Yeah, but
fun.
that's like comparing apples to dog shit. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's going to be better.
Yeah, even Kingdom of Ruin, which was dog shit,
Dude, and
is
it's
still
the
better.
title, Kingdom of Ruin. It's still better.
Yeah. You muted.
It's so bad. Although I did like a little fan service that went on, but the story was all over the place. After that, the first episode was really great, but then like it just went. I can't stand the freaking the love potion witch, whatever she is. I just can't.
Wait a minute, which one are we talking about?
Kingdom of Ruin.
Kingdoms and Movements.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Oh,
I don't know why
but
you ever watched
have you been
it.
checking out the Jobless Reincarnation?
Oh yeah,
with Rudy.
yeah.
I
Rudy's
was so
awesome.
mad. I was proud of him and mad at him at the same time when he got Sylvie knocked up. And then I'm like, how you going to cheat on Sylvie though? How you going to cheat? Sylvie, how you going to cheat on her?
But, dad and stuff happen, and you gotta, he's a man in a world where he never used to think about what his life was prior to that when he lived in our world, and then he goes to that world. I can't blame him for whatever he does.
That is true. I mean, if I had an isekai and I went to another world and I had mad power and I got all the women throwing themselves at me, I'm pretty sure I might be smashing all the elves too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be one of I wouldn't be one of these guys who like has 7 people in his party that are all women and pretend like doesn't even pretend, just doesn't realize they all want him. It's like come on.
That's okay. That's me in real life.
They don't want you.
You're like, what do you want?
In real life, you're like, please want me, please.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna head up out of here because I want to get back home.
All right, brother.
All right.
If y'all still on when I get back, I'll jump on.
Yeah.
Sweet. Sounds
Okay, man.
good.
See you, brother.
Later.
Y'all later.
Thanks, buddy. Good people right there. Good people right there. I love that guy.
All right, so let's talk Windbreaker then.
Okay.
So Windbreaker is a story about a high school, but mostly a kid who never fit in anywhere decided to go to this high school where it was a whole bunch of misfits. But it turns out now the whole school has changed and they're all under this Hajime Umemiya.
Okay.
So now they're all under this kid. Yeah, exactly. I sneezed. So they're now all under this kid that runs the show, basically. And he meets this girl, Kohata, Tachibana. And he beats up these guys because he hates guys who think they're strong when they're really weak. So he beats these guys up and saves her. So she takes him to the place
let's not forget. What did you say at the beginning? Because like his whole upbringing, like he was treated like, because his hair is half white and half black and his eyes are black and gold, that people treat him like an outsider.
Yeah, so everybody treats him different, like a delinquent. Now, in the manga, it doesn't really say any of that. So that's all the anime. The anime puts that in. Basically, he was like, it starts where he says, fighting with your fists. Like it starts at the part. So where he's walking on that tightrope and all these people are yelling at him. That's just the anime. That's not in the manga. And I've gotten where I am in the manga is the fight between Hiraki, the Bofurine one of the 4 kings, the one who has the stomach problem.
Stomach problems, yeah.
Yeah. He I'm at that fight where he's
when
fighting.
they're in the theater.
Yeah, where he's in the
Okay.
theater.
Yeah.
And the anime goes a lot more into the backstory than the manga does.
Okay.
I'm
sorry. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Keep talking. Just have fun.
Yeah. Got it. So basically, we get a whole bunch more backstory in the anime than we do in the manga, and you get to actually see the fights a lot better in the manga or in the anime than the manga, mainly because in the art, it's just like a little thing, and you can't really tell what it's showing on the pages. So the anime does like a way better job of explaining it. But we have Sakura, or Sakura, as he calls himself in the first episode. He goes to the cafe that she owns, Tachibana, or she works at, because you find out she's 16, even though she looks like she's a lot older than the class 1 kids. And she gets to know this kid and realizes that he doesn't understand that why the people of this town would see a delinquent kid, or a kid that has been considered a delinquent his whole life, why they would treat him nicely, why they treat him with respect. So he ends up having like this whole thing, like his whole thing is like he lacks self-confidence, right? He has this great strength because that's all he could do to prove himself was fighting. And so he doesn't have any friends. When they get his phone, his only contact in his phone is weather. So they make fun of him, saying, "Oh, we're going to have to get daily weather reports." He can't text very well, because he never texts, and now he's in group texts. And you see him grow as a person throughout the entire show, and he still has the same problems that he had, but you see he's slowly starting to change for the better as a person. So that's really cool to see. And then some of the guys behind me, you got Najime, and I forgot the pink-haired dude's name. Then you got Sugi. Sugi's on this side. So you got a whole bunch of different characters that seem to come together really well. Mm-hmm. And they have very well synergy in fights, because they'll pick up what the other peoples are doing. But there's Nijime right behind me, this dude. He's not a fighter, and Sakura, it's like he's pretty lame. He's going to run from a fight, and then you see him get the crap kicked out of him, mm-hmm. all while trying to help this girl.
But so never backing down. Never backing down.
Yeah, so I hope they teach him how to fight, just so he can be a little helpful. Yeah.
Just that he can protect himself.
Yeah, and he mentions that he wants to be able to protect himself.
Right.
So I'm hoping that you see them teach him how to fight, but so far I haven't seen it. So I haven't. I don't know what that is. I've heard of it. Okay. Sporking on the anime wave. Yeah. Or wait, the website, or
Purple Minded. I've been seriously 2020, when everybody shut down, I was still working 10 hours a day, but I got so sick of, like, I think it's when, like, we found out Disney, like, we all knew, but then they came out with the Disney executive meeting, like Skyped, where they were just like, yeah, we're going to put this into Disney shows for children, screw what their parents think, this and that. And I was like, you know what? I'm just sick of corporate Hollywood series. There's a couple I still watch, but for the most part, man, I watch just anime. Like, other than anime right now, I'm watching The Chosen season 4. which is the biggest crowd-funded series of all time, and it's about Jesus of Nazareth and his, mission to his crucifixion, to his resurrection. And I'm telling you right now, the guy who plays Jesus,
don't spoil the ending. I don't know what happens.
No, I won't tell you. It's exciting. The guy who plays Jesus, though, is what you want to imagine Jesus, if you believe, and even if you, because he was, it's fact, he was a real human being. But if you believe who he was, like, this guy is what I imagined I want him to be. Fun, laughing, serious, but also makes wine. You know what I mean? Good guy. Good guy.
I think that's what my mom's been watching.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. It's,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Subhuman says My Hero Academia has 5 chapters left before it ends. And
how many chapters does it have so far?
A lot.
Yeah. Like,
there's 37 books, show. I think, so far in English.
Because
and I think there's 2 more books coming.
2 more? Because it's like the story of how he became the greatest superhero in the world. So, like, I just don't want it to end, before he has his full capability.
No spoilers, so I won't even go into what happens.
Yeah, I don't want to know. Purple Minded, I watched 100 episodes of One Piece. It's I don't know. I'm one of those people that I tried so hard to get into it. So
you
hard.
Watched 100 episodes?
Yeah.
I can't even watch one.
It sounds like you must have been into it if you got to 100 episodes.
No, I wasn't.
There's over 1,000.
I was like, everyone's like, you gotta give it a chance, so I gave it a chance. It's good. Don't get me wrong.
The sad thing is you haven't even watched 10% of it.
I know, and that's what people try to tell me.
I know. I
love
haven't
Black
even started
Clover.
it. I don't want to.
I love anything Isekai. I love Black Clover. I watch. I like Gun. Is it Gunhead? That only had 1 season. I can't find another season.
Do you feel the reason that you like Isekai so much is it's like an ultimate form of escapism? Like, you too one day might be able to go to an ultimate dimension, turn into a vending machine, and become the pizza lord.
If I'd be the vending machine if I have to. But if like when I die, hopefully I get that chance to go to another dimension, and a goddess makes me have one. Boxo gives me one powerful, cheat. And that would be so dope. And I don't care. I'm 48 years old, and I think that's the coolest thing ever. I think it's like the great.
Be hit by the isekai truck.
If I see that freaking thing, there could be a kid like 70 miles away from it. I'm gonna push him out of the way and be like, no. The guy's gonna be like, get out of the way, get out of the way. I'm like, no. Kind of like, the spy who shagged me. Let's see. There will be 430 chapters, and when you say chapter, volumes, possibly 42 volumes in all. Wow.
Yeah. Like 42 volumes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's like 37, I think, in English right now.
It's not like it's not wordy either. That's the thing.
It's downloaded
mostly
the first
pictures
one.
And stuff.
Yeah. I downloaded the first Suicide Squad one just to see what it's about. I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it yet.
There was a good one.
We should do Rumble exclusives like once a month where we actually sit down and watch an anime and then discuss it.
Yeah, we could do that on Rumble.
That's what I do. We do that with Doctor Who. We've gone through 4 seasons of it now.
I didn't know. Oh man, I would love to do watch. Yeah. We should do like exclusives, House of the Dragon and shit like that.
That's definitely.
Cool too. There's a cool anime on HBO Max. They're like ninjas, and they're being hunted by the clan because they didn't want to follow the new leader, and like the guy disappears with his wife and his kid, and you're not supposed to fall in love, and you're not supposed to have kids, but they find him like 7 years later, and he's the only one to survive. But they use like these mech suits also. Can't remember the name of it now.
I have no idea. I don't have HBO Max anymore, or HBO or whatever it's called now. But yeah, so we were on Windbreakers.
Yep. Windbreakers. Back to the. You're good at that. Go for it.
Hey, do you know how the saying goes?
Those who about the evil, those who do.
Yeah.
Yeah, those who do evil. I don't know the whole saying. I can find it probably. Oh crap! Those who do evil. I'll find it. It's a great one.
Yeah. So well, Perp Minded says Biggles. So I'm guessing you have Windbreakers as the winner of spring 2024 season, and that answer is absolutely not. We have Mr. Kaiju number 9 down here, who is actually repping the best show. It's just the last couple of times we've been on here, I've been talking about Kaiju number 8, and I never shut up about it. I've seen it 10 times. As I said earlier, I watched the dub 6 times, the sub 4 times, and then I finished the last 2 episodes in sub. And I have read the manga, and which reminds me, the new chapter should be out today, so I want to read that. I want to read that chapter because the last chapter that came out 2 weeks ago was only 8 pages. Fucking bastards. And it's like the final showdown going on. And I'm just like, But we have, so we were talking about Windbreakers. They have this saying because, do you have it?
That's it right here. Kenji Ashura. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm finding it. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I got it. Don't you worry.
Just got book 1 for Kaiju number 8. It's good. I have all 10 that are out right now. There's 11 in Japanese and 12. They're working on 12 and possibly a 13th one to finish it, because they're in the final battle and I don't know where they can go from there. And it even said in the manga the final battle. So I don't.
How much do manga go for?
Well, Kaiju number 8 was actually on sale when I bought them.
Okay.
So they're usually like $9.99. But out of the 10 I bought, 8 of them were on sale for $6.99.
Gotcha.
So I lucked out because I've already spent $800 on Kaiju number 8 now, because I bought pre-ordered 2 new figures, one of the Vice Captain and one of Kaiju number 8.
Okay.
So it's really awesome. But back to Windbreakers, because we are on Windbreakers, and I keep getting distracted by Kaiju number 8, like I always do. So they have this saying, they want to protect the town. And as we know from earlier, Sakura, or Sakura, as he calls himself in the very first episode, he never fit in, and then he saves the girl a second time. And Bofarine, which is Furin's, or the Windbreakers, or Furine High, the kids that go there come in and they basically kick ass and help him out after he gets his leg cut. And then he gets bandaged up, and the guy's coming up and he's like, you guys are like protecting the town. That's awesome. I want in. And he kicks the guy in the face. And then he basically is now one of them. And it's just...
He's so funny because he like gets embarrassed. But like, you know, I love that.
He doesn't know how to interact. All right, so you got the saying.
Yes. Anyone so this is the school, like the Bofarine group schools, like their gang's motto. It's anyone past this point who causes pain, who brings destruction, who holds evil in their heart will be purged by Bofarine without exception. Boom.
Yeah. So they have this sign on the outskirts of the town. Yeah. And they just kick ass. And the first time you hear it is in episode 1. Then you hear Nijimi say it when he's getting his ass kicked. Then you hear it again. I forgot what episode it was in. And then in episode 12, I think.
And they got a they them. Sorry.
Yeah. The one of the 4 kings.
Yeah. Tasubakino.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. They wear a skirt and everything.
Yeah. We're progressive here.
Yeah. And they say it another time, and Sugure, this dude, is like trying to teach Sakura the saying as they beat down these guys who were like it seems to be a common occurrence that these guys come in and beat the shit out of dudes that are trying to like harass women.
Right.
So we've realized that there's a lot of men that harass women there, and they just get the shit kicked out of them as they should.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely cool. The fights are awesome in here.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good show. I read that there was like only 12 episodes, but there was a 13th one. So as soon as all 12s were here, I watched it and I was like, hey, this is pretty good. So I started reading the manga. That's the fight. So we find out that you can have conversations with your fists, and that relates to me because when I was little, I didn't really know how to talk about feelings and stuff. So I would just fight people, and then we'd understand each other.
You were already a windbreaker. You were a windbreaker.
I am a breaker of wind.
Yes, you are.
It makes sense now when you think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Everything
just moved off
now.
his chair.
Exactly.
Mr. Bojan just sang Kaiju number 8 to the Love Potion number 9 song. When you're creeping around, come creeping around. Monetize. Sorry.
Boom. Guilty Crown was another one that I recently like. Dang, there are a few that I like, but most haven't seen. Yeah, there's a lot of animes that like Sport King will talk about, and I'll be like, I don't know what that is. So I just keep adding to my watch list. And like, there was one of them, I don't remember what it was called, but it looked really weird. And I just removed it from my watch list. I don't know. I removed it from my watch list.
What was the weird look? What was the weird look?
I don't know. It was like younger looking kids, like a middle school story or something like that. I don't know. It just looked weird. So I was like, I'm done. Click off.
I can't believe it. I have great taste.
Yeah, you love the vending machine one. Come on, dude.
Boxo's the best, dude.
Oh, dude, it's
next year he's gonna turn into like some type of human form. I feel like
it's just dumb.
It's like so I turned into a spider or whatever. I love that one. And at first I was like, this is so dumb. And then by the end, I'm like, oh, this is such a good one. Another isekai where the girl is like a spider and she just keeps leveling it up by eating things.
They
eat things.
Monster's awesome. That's a newer one where the guy's in like a goblin, or like he turns into an ogre by the end, but he like anything he eats, he possesses its power. That's a good one.
Sakura versus Togami was one of the best fights of the year.
Yeah.
I would agree, but I still think some of the fights in Kaiju number 8 were better. Like Hashira versus not Hashira. Vice Captain Hashina versus number 10 was fucking amazing. Shinomiya versus Kaiju number 8 was fucking amazing. So it's just a whole bunch of really good. Goblin Slayer is my favorite anime of all time. I have all the side stories. I have the tabletop game book, and I have like videos on how to play it. I wish I had the scroll thing for Goblin Slayer.
That's very good.
Yeah, I love Goblin Slayer.
Yeah,
Goblin
Unwanted Undead Adventure is really good too. That turned out to be one. I don't know if they dubbed it finally, because I would like to go back and watch it dubbed. But it turned out to be one of my more recent likes. That's a good one. He's going to get all his Goblin Slayer stuff.
No, I already should. Do you want me to grab all my Goblin Slayer stuff?
Feel it, dude. If
I
you're
can't
feeling
even
it,
hold it all.
if you're feeling it, go for it. You love your Goblin Slayer. Come on. I like this Tsukumichi Moonlight Fantasy. That's a good one. The Time I Got Reincarnated as Slime's a good one. every popular one right now, I think I'm watching, except for One Piece. This one was just hard to watch. I was reincarnated as the Seventh Prince, because they keep making them. It's always like, oh, we're
Very feminine.
yeah. I just don't like that. Chilling in Another World, I like. I really dig the like Chilling in Another World with my cooking skills ones. Those are good. It only has one season though.
Well, what you should do is if you've got one that you like and you want to recommend that you don't think people would see, at the end of the show, or close to the end of the show, we'll jump over to Rumble exclusively.
Yep.
And watch the pilot episode.
Oh my god, we can watch the first episode. I like that idea.
Because I've got some
Solo
animes that
Leveling.
I know you guys haven't seen that I think you would love.
What?
Especially with your humor.
Yeah.
Here we
So
go.
that's always an option.
Which one?
Well, I'm going to put it in the private chat.
I dug this one too. The New Gate. That's a good one.
Full screen me's working.
Full screening. Hold on. And he's full screen.
I can't even hold it all, and I got more stuff that I can't grab. So yeah, I love Goblin Slayer. Yeah, so
man.
that's like 4 different side stories.
Yeah.
Or no, I think there's 4 side stories, 1 main story, the tabletop.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
I love
There's a bunch of
Farming in
stuff.
Another World. That's a great one. Oh, I already watched it. Furin. I loved it too. Dude, I watch a lot of anime. Like that's all I watch the last couple of years. Like my wife thinks I'm crazy.
You are crazy, Sporking.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
At least your wife knows, you know?
Good God, Biggles laughing at you. That's great.
I love Goblin Slayer. It's so good. If you can get past that first episode, if you can get past the first couple of pages of year 1, you should be okay. Year 1's far more brutal than all the other ones, but
yeah,
it's pretty.
I'll have to watch this one, man. The one you just put in the private chat. I'll have to try that out.
For sure.
I think I have New Gate on my list.
I guess Rumble doesn't copyright you. Yeah, I like that one too. The Curious Case of Vanitas is a good one.
Yeah, we talked about that like not 3 weeks ago, but like 3 episodes maybe ago.
Yeah, like 2 months. Oh man. That I dig a lot of different types, but mostly I love like Isekai. I'll always give something a chance.
I love stuff about assassins. So like there's this one that I'm starting called The Darker of Dark or something like that. The Darkest of Dark or something. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know that one.
It's not on Crunchyroll.
There's another one that The Greatest Assassin was reborn.
Yeah. So I have some of the mangas in my.
Do you really?
In my other room. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a good
if you get a chance, Darker Than Black is another good one if you like assassins.
Yeah, that's what it's called, Darker Than Black.
It's on High Dive?
No, I have to watch it on a website. I'll
I got a good
website.
You. I got a good one.
Yeah, it's the same one. We watched it on the same one. Yeah, yeah. If I remember right, it's the same one.
Yeah. I think it's.
But yeah, anime starts with an A.
No.
He's like looking, trying to find it. Because
I have it on my.
What the anime starts with the A or the website?
The website starts with an A.
Okay.
The website that I watch.
Darker Than Black, yeah. There is. I watched Assassin's Pride. I wasn't going to watch it because it looked like they were just way too young. Same website Biggles watched Redo of Healer. Redo of Healer is on High Dive. I don't need to watch it on the same website. And speaking of Redo the Healer, I won't watch that, but it is the same writer who wrote The World's Greatest Assassin was reborn as an aristocrat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's the same writer, but it's not as grapey.
That's always good.
There's I can't remember the proper naming, but it's something like Akami ga Kill as well as another one.
Yeah. I was just watching a video on that. I think, is that the one where they fight and they like lose more clothes as they go, or is that the other one with a very similar name?
Well, they are scantily clad in it, but I don't know if that's a relation to them losing battles or anything.
Son of a bitch.
Um,
I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure something out here, boys.
yeah, it's okay. We know what you're doing. So do we want to talk about? Oh yeah, Kill la Kill. I think is the one where they lose their clothes as they fight.
The one I watched it on is it starts with a Y.
Oh,
I'll send
then
it.
it's
Ended in an
different.
I.
Is it
it starts with
YouTube?
a Y. It's .tv.
Okay.
It's a good one. That's got everything.
I'm finally getting around to watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's actually really good. I'm 20 plus episodes in. I think the only time you're allowed to cry as a man is episode 10 and possibly episode 3. And then you're not allowed to cry at all throughout your life other than those 2 episodes.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what happens.
No other crying throughout the world. You can only cry during those 2 scenes. And even the end of 3 is debatable. Poor Nina.
I like Kill la Kill. That was a good one. I watched that a while ago.
But yeah, Full Metal Alchemist is great. Roy Mustang is one of the coolest motherfuckers ever. Hawkeye is fucking awesome.
I don't know if there's that many I haven't watched that were at least out in the last 5 years.
It's 3 Subhuman. It's episode 3. That's why I say you're possibly allowed at 3.
3.
See, I think I liked Attack on Titan season 1, but I think it kind of goes downhill.
Have you? I'm sorry.
I don't like their storytelling.
I liked it.
You wait till you get to all their twists. You like it even less.
Yeah, like plot twists just for plot twists annoy me.
I didn't feel like it was a plot twist. It was a sacrifice. Love of Kill. Have you watched that?
Yeah, that's another
Love
one.
of Kill. No.
Yeah, that's an assassin one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just start making it a note.
She professed herself pupil of the wise man. I like that. What else did I like?
Title's not long enough.
Yeah, I love long titles, dude. Villainous level 99. I may be the hidden boss, but I'm not the demon lord. Good one.
Yeah, we talked about that, I think, last time.
Turns out she actually was the demon lord.
Yeah, the greatest demon lord is reborn as a typical nobody. That was a good one.
I think I have that on my watch list.
I need to go to my watch list. Where is it?
We're
checking out Sporking's watch list.
Oh yeah, so last time we were here, someone told me to watch Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched that?
I don't
know if I did.
Okay, so
which one's that about?
It's from like 2009 or something, and it's this kid that ends up trying to help this girl who's in trouble, and she ends up being a really good fighter, and she like kicks the shit out of the guys once he's about to get beaten up, and then he goes and trains under the dojo that she's been living in that her grandfather owns. So it
does sound familiar.
Yeah, so I think it was A. Money Wilson who told me to watch it, or it was Brian. Okay, yeah, so it was one of you two, and Brian says it's him, so I'm going to trust that it was him. So it's actually really good. So you see this character grow as a fighter throughout the entire series, and like everybody wants to fight him. And the voice actor for Natsu, Todd, is actually this like guy who has really pointy ears and like a snake tongue. Everybody calls him an alien. And I think like Todd's voice fits that character like perfect. And it's just, he's like ridiculous. And then at the end where he ends up telling his secret plan. And I don't want to spoil it because you should watch it because it's actually really good. And it's just really fun to watch. And I think some of the dub actors do a really good job in it. And it's got fan service for the people who like fan service. But it's
is it on Crunchyroll?
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll.
All right, I'll give it a chance. The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, still one of the best that's come out recently. I love that one.
Still fantastic.
Oh, still fantastic.
Still fantastic. It's in my top 10.
Yeah, I love it. Solo Leveling is fantastic.
It's very good. Yep.
How a Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom, I really like. Kingdom, maybe one top 3.
I think I did put Kingdom in my top 3. I absolutely love Kingdom. It's like a way better version of Attack on Titan for story writing.
Really I'm sorry, go ahead.
And it's like almost 800 chapters deep in the manga. But you can't buy the manga because there's no English rights to it yet. So you have to read all the fan translations.
Oh geez, screw that.
We call them fan translations. There's a fancy name for it. What was it? Oh, I can't even remember what it was called, but because there's always 2 or 3 major errors in all the fan translations, but they're done on purpose, so you know who translated it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's kind of cool. Sasuke and Peeps, I didn't think was going to be good, and I love it.
That's not dog shit.
No, good.
It's dog shit. Well, he does have a lot of like dog shit.
I do.
He's like, this is the greatest thing ever, and I'm like, dude, I can't even watch the first episode. Is that fucking mad?
There's some of these I got to take out of here that I just.
He spends all of his waking time working, so anything of him not, doing his labor job, he thinks is great. So he puts on these terrible shows, and he's just like, this is the best thing ever.
I mean, unbelievably good.
Well, it's like I saw on here that he had Irregular of Magic High School or whatever, and I was talking to him about that, and I guess he still put it on after we had this whole chat about how they always want to do their brothers.
Yeah,
and how fucking annoying it is.
That sounds terrible. I might watch it with the family.
Right, exactly. And then Kaiju number 8, when you read the fan translations, it's Leno it's Leno rather than Reno. So like a lot of the times R's and L's get mistranslated in the fans translations.
Isn't that weird that Asian people have issues with R's and L's? I never would have picked that.
I know, right? Well, apparently there's no L in Japanese. Sandland is great manga, soon to be anime. Sandland is a game, and it's not bad. It's a lot of tank combat. But yeah, Kingdom right there. Look at that. The fucking one of the best.
It's so good.
One of the best. I fucking love it. It's like a way better. Like
the Unwanted Undead Adventurer, great.
Better political story than most things.
It is.
Yeah, so I have Goblin Slayer as number 1, of course, and then I have Ace of the Diamond. If you like sports anime and you like baseball, Ace of the Diamond is fucking fantastic. And like the games themselves, when you watch them all, it's like you're watching a full baseball game because they're about the same amount of time. And then
I think it's coming up with a new season, I hope. Sorry, go ahead.
Then I have Kingdom at 3, and then I put Kaiju at 4, and then Black Clover at 5.
Black Clover is so good. Campfire Cooking in Another World, love it. With my absurd skill. Trapped in a Dating Sim, the world of Atomo games is tough. I love that one too. Ascendance of a Bookworm is a cute one. My daughter left the nest and returned an S-rank adventure is pretty good. Let's see. I Shall Survive Using Potions. Jujutsu Kinshi, Goblin Slayer.
Jujutsu Kaisen is
Kaisen,
really
I'm sorry,
good.
I said Kinshi.
It's dark.
Mm.
It's dark.
It is.
A lot of people die.
Mhm.
It follows the rule that like my favorite characters will die in anime. So yeah, it's pretty good.
So Tina, that's a really good one for you to start with. I think you would like it. And I also think you would like the Saint's magic power is omnipotent. I think you would like that one too. They're, both female leads. I believe they're both isekai. And I know Bookworm definitely is. But they're good. The one book sentence of a bookworm mixes politics with religion, with class war, with it's really good. I liked it. Chainsaw Man's great. Season 2 is coming out. I can't wait.
The Faraway
Return
Paladin,
Magic?
the second season is basically The Hobbit.
It is kind of The Hobbit.
It's basically The Hobbit.
You're kind of right. Parallel
really
World
is.
Pharmacy I like. Return Magic should be special. That's a cool one. Skeleton Knight in Another World's good. Dawn Witch was okay. I love Restaurant to Another World.
Oh, it's really good. Really good.
This one I wasn't getting. This one I wasn't feeling. Let's see. Dr. Stone is good. Beast Tamer I really liked. I didn't think I was gonna dig that one, but it's good. He gets kicked out of his party, like the heroes party, and you finds out like he didn't need them. They were actually holding him back, which was cool. The Royal Tutor I really liked.
Combatants Will Be Dispatched. I really like that one. It's kind of silly, but I really like it. Another one that's kind of similar to that that's actually really fun. It's called Murder Princess, and it's only 6 episodes. So if you want to get something out of the way really quick, Murder Princess is a lot of fun.
Cautious Heroes, a good one. I really like that one.
The problem with Cautious Hero is that first episode is like really slow.
Yeah,
and so hard to get into that like I didn't even get to my 4 episode rule, and I'm just like I can't watch this. It's really it can't hold my attention.
I haven't watched Copcraft. I started episode 1. It seemed a little slow. Scarlet Nexus, again, I'm like 6 or 7 episodes or 16, and I still haven't gone back to it. Even though it is interesting. Berserker of Gluttony I liked. Roka, Brave of the Six Flowers. I haven't seen anything again about that. That was all right. Any of the other like Roka ones though I don't seem to like. I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World. I like that one.
We already talked about Vanitas.
Yeah. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Gairi Zero's good.
I haven't watched that yet.
It's good. It's good. I haven't finished this. It's been a while since I watched up to 10 episodes.
Have you seen Assassination Classroom? I know we haven't seen it. Yeah,
I love that.
Have you seen Koro Sensei Quest, the chibi version?
No.
Okay,
Wait, which one's that?
So it's an MMO version of Assassination Classroom, and they're all chibis, and it's super funny. I actually like it more than Assassination Classroom, and it's just super silly. It's the same exact characters. They have the same personalities, but they all have like this MMO like abilities, and then they all have their flaws. Like Nagasi's power is randomly, or no, wait, is it? Maybe it's Baseball Guy's random power.
Yeah,
that like they just magically become all 99 stats. And they can win the fight, but like when they can't do it, it's like they can't do anything. And Karma, whenever he's being like conceited, he gets hit on the head by falling stuff. It's super funny. You got to check out Koro Sensei Quest if you like Assassination Classroom.
I will. I do think I have the gate on here. I haven't finished the first, or I've watched quite a few episodes. I just haven't finished it. Fruit Basket, I think I've seen Fruits Basket. That's the animal kids. Then there's a girl.
Fruit Basket's more like a girl kind of thing.
Yeah, with like the guys turn into like foxes or some shit. My unique skill makes me OP even at level 1. I liked. The Detective Is Already Dead was good. Liar Liar is good. I just haven't got like there's some I've started and I watched quite a few and then I just stopped. I loved all the Food Wars.
Yeah, those are ridiculous.
Oh, they're so good though.
They even reference Food Wars in one of the episodes of Assassination Classroom. They're like, because Assassination Classroom, the kids will break the fourth wall a lot.
Yeah.
And they're like, we can't do that. There's already an anime that does that when they're like reaction to food, like on the food festival episode.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of funny.
I haven't. What's Orange? Anime. Orange? I haven't watched that. Orange. This is our show, everybody. If you're new, we just sit here and talk about the same animes every week, but like things about them. I don't know. I enjoy it. Anime.
During the spring of her second year of high school, Noho receives a letter. Its sender is herself from 10 years in the future. Noho thinks it's a prank at first, but when the things written in the letter start to come true by one, she realizes that the letter is telling her events that will happen in her future. It tells her that she'll fall in love with Kikaru, new student who transfers to her school, and he'll die in water of his 17th year after the regrets of wishing the 26-year-old Naho follows Kikaru's death. What can the 16-year-old do differently? Mm-hmm. So I guess it's like a time travel thing. When I saw Orange, for some reason, I thought of Pride of Orange, which is like a hockey anime, like a girls' hockey anime.
Uh-huh.
And those girls are crazy. They play like 30 minutes of straight hockey with only 6 players. Mm-hmm. So like you see them like super tired and the other team's like, you guys are crazy. And then that's the last of the episode I actually watched of it. I tried to watch this show called Dances with Dragons. I just couldn't get into it.
Oh, I think I watched
Never heard of it.
I think I saw that. I think I like that. Let me just make sure. They're like almost like cops. Well, not cops. Dances.
They're like these people that have to have like a license to kill dragons or something.
Maybe that's it.
I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I tried really hard. And every time after like watching it, I just switched back to Kaiju number 8.
You should, I mean, speaking of really hard, you should definitely watch the latest episode.
I watched that.
The latest episode of Kaiju number 8 always gets me hard. I mean, what?
Huh? Summon to another world for a second time's good.
Yeah, you keep telling me that, so I gotta watch it.
Yeah, I liked it. Anything else? I don't think we've ever gotten to the bottom of my list. So
here's an anime not to watch. It's called The King's Game. So just watch the last 5 minutes of the second to last episode in dub and watch how amazing Justin Briner is as the kid. Yeah, just watch that. Just watch Justin Briner go full on luck as he cuts off his legs with a chainsaw.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, but other than that, the show is fucking awful. It breaks its own fucking lore. It's awful. It's not worth it, and it's getting a season 2.
So,
Assassin's Pride.
So don't watch The King's Game. Assassin's Pride is pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's got one of the voice actresses that I've met that I really like. The voice actor of Wendy for Fairy Tale. She's the main character in that. And basically she's this girl who doesn't have magical powers, but she's a royal, so she's supposed to have magical powers. So they call her this name to
what color's her hair?
Blonde.
Is her family's hair blonde?
I think her whole family's hair is blonde.
Okay, just checking. That's how you know whether your kid's a bastard.
Well, The
The
joke
fruit of
is because
evolution.
I had super blonde hair as a child, so everybody told me that my father was the mailman. And I
that's
told
great.
I told some guy at SeaWorld that my father was the mailman.
I love it. Fruit of Evolution's a great one. Wise Man's grandchild I really like. The Eighth Son, Are You Kidding Me? Is good. I actually like Knights and Magic. That was pretty good. Gantz. I like that. Grace of God. Grace of the God I liked. This one's good too. Ninja Fusion. Adventurers Who Don't Believe in Humanity. Will something. That's good. Handyman. Satoo in Another World's fun. I am definitely into Isekai and shit like that. Legend of the Heroes is pretty good. Northern Wars. I don't think I've even started this one. The Ambition of Oda Nabuna.
It's just start watching, so you have it.
Well, some of those say that. Oh, sorry. Some of those say that, but I like hit episode 1 again, and it just goes back saying that I didn't watch it, but I have. Like the Silver Guardian I've watched. Let's see.
Have you watched Mob Psycho 100?
I've tried.
You
It's
just
kind of
gonna
like
get
corny.
into it.
It's kind of like
Dude.
corny funny.
So the Body Improvement Club, best
Mhm.
group in any fucking anime ever. I think they're the best characters of all anime. Is
Is
the
that
Body
the girl who
Improvement Club?
leads them?
No,
Like the
no, no,
girl-
no. That's the Paranormal Club that they get him to join, so
Okay.
they can keep their club.
Oh, the Body Improvement Clubs are the guys
the
that
Body
own the
Improvement Club that own the room, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're just like the best people ever. And like he even tries to he even sacrifices himself, the leader of it, to save Mob.
Mhm.
And then fucking whatever the name of the ghost is,
Mhm.
I forgot the name of him. He goes in that body and like saves them. And he's
Yeah.
like, this is what real muscles look like or feel like. And he just like fucking trashes the dude. It's so cool. I love it. But if you can, anybody in chat can remind me what the green little ghost's name is, because I can't remember.
I'll have to remember that.
Have you watched Eden Zero yet? I think there's 2 seasons in
a movie, right? Oh, Eden Zero. I watched the first episode or two. The kid who just wants to make friends.
Yeah.
On the spaceship. Yeah. I
Yeah.
only watched like an episode.
There's a bunch of fairy tale people hidden in it.
Oh, okay. When are we getting another Darwin game? Oh, no guns life. That was it. I really like that one. Guy's head's a gun.
Okay.
That's a good one.
No,
like
but he has like an actual name.
Yeah, but it's like an old detective, you know. It has that old detective feel from like the 50s. You know, like gonna be like a midget on my toes.
All right, this is
midget
going
on a
to
urinal. I'd have to be on my toes.
There's this weird one that's really stupid, but can be entertaining. It's called The Maid I Hired Recently is Mysterious.
Oh yeah, that's kind of funny. I watched like the first.
Yeah, it's really stupid, but it's very funny. There's Tomeo, the baseball girls. I really like that anime. It's about baseball, so obviously I like it.
I gotta give Steins Gate. I keep forgetting to go back to that.
Well, I have Fate on here. Like, someone told me I have to watch Fate, so I haven't.
I love Fate.
I haven't watched those yet, but I have them on my list. How far are you in My Hero?
Last whatever came out Sunday for dub.
Second
so
to last,
they were his
second to last
fingers.
episode.
Yeah, they're like the girl's trying to tell him she's in love with him. The girl who takes blood. but he escapes because he's flying at like top speed to make it back to the high school to fight
Shigaraki. Okay.
Shigaraki. Yeah.
Okay. Start with Faith Zero. Yeah. Okay.
Hold on one second. I gotta say good night. Give me 1 second.
Another good one to check out is Claymore. We might never get a season 2 of Claymore.
I don't think we get a season 2 of Claymore, but Claymore's good.
Yeah, it's basically like The Witcher, but with chicks. And it's pretty good.
And a big Claymore sword.
Yeah, Black Lagoon is really good. If you like card games, you don't get the flashy big characters that come out, but Card Fight is actually pretty good. Card Fight Vanguard is actually pretty good for like card fighting. But you have to be into card game shows, otherwise it's not worth watching.
The problem with it is they break their internal logic, and it's all about luck. It's not good. Yeah,
the fighting is actually, or like the card fighting part is actually pretty cool. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2 of Claymore. There's 70 episodes of season 1. Are you sure? I thought there was like 20 or.
But there's never going to be another season of this show.
I only have 26 episodes. Where there's 70. Yeah.
Oh, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. That's a good one.
They just came out a movie for that, or they're coming out with a movie for that, or a spin-off series that's called Bunny Girl Senpai Doesn't Dream of Knapsack Kid Boy, or something like that.
86 is pretty good. Love Tokyo Revengers. That's good. Let's see. That's it. Wow. That was my whole list.
Yeah.
I'll have to add some other stuff.
Google says there's only 26 episodes of Claymore, and there's only 27 books, because I have the box set.
Orange, right? You guys told me orange. Oh, my internet's sucking right now. What was the other one before orange?
Yeah, it's not like they could have, not like it was an hour show and then they cut it into 20 minutes to do it. I mean, it was only a 20-minute episodes, so where would you say it's 70-something episodes?
Google says it's only 26.
That's what I thought. Yeah, it was that traditional.
There's only 27 boxes.
Format. Yeah.
Look at that. That's clear.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man.
More.
We're gonna have to wrap it up because everybody's going to bed.
All right. Well, good night, sleepy people.
Yeah, man, that was fun. Hey, little man. What are you still doing up? It's like 9:00. I shaved my son's head. My wife doesn't like it. Just buzz.
Dun, dun, dun. You took off his head.
Me.
Well, it could be worse. You could have shaved your daughters.
That's what I said.
There you go.
Yeah, that's me. Want to say hi to everybody? Oh, sorry. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Say good night, everybody. Yeah, that's Daddy over there. Oh, and I'm there too. Yeah, I'm in a lot of spaces.
Uh-oh. It's going to traumatize the kid.
I think you need a diaper change, bro.
I do.
Yeah, it's me up there. Okay, we're going to end it, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight, Biggles. Thank you. Kaiju number 9. Thank you. Yeah, that's me. I know.
Thank you.
Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Here, hold on. Say it. Good night, everybody.
Night.
There you go. Next time. You embarrass me. Say it right next time. God. Good night, everybody. Hope you have a great night. Thank you for everyone being here, and we'll have fun on the next time we see you here. Yep, that's it. All right, good night, everybody.
Ezra Miller's on the run. It's another day and it's another one. He's some serial groomer trash. Now, how can Warner Brothers sell the Flash? And I wonder.